Welcome to Bay Area Small Business Channel with your host, Erica. Each week, we deliver the latest and greatest small businesses near you. On today's show, we have Haley from San Bruno. Hi, Haley. Can you tell us a little about you and your product?
Hi, Erica. My company, Dreamy, sells weighted blankets.
That's awesome. What inspired you to create these weighted blankets?
Well, you see, it started out when I was having issues sleeping myself, tossing and turning, waking up at random hours of the night. So I made myself one. And then I looked at it and said, well, why don't I make more? Why don't I sell these? I'm sure I'm not the only person that this could be of use to. And that's how it all started.
What sets your blanket apart from others?
Our company has a grow with you policy. When a blanket doesn't fit you anymore or just doesn't feel like the right weight anymore, you can return that blanket to us for a 20% discount on a new order. We then donate that used blanket to those in need.
What have you enjoyed the most about starting your own company, Haley?
It's so freeing to be my own boss and incredibly rewarding to see how the products that I create have a positive impact on those who use them.
Let's hear a little from your customers, Haley. I have Elise and Ismail. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey there.
Hello.
How did you first hear about Dreamy Blankets?
With the holidays coming up, I wanted to get my team of tech advisors gifts they'd be able to use for a long time. I first came across Dreamy Blankets on an Instagram ad, and I thought they would make the perfect gift. Weighted blankets are intriguing, unique, effective, so I got one for all of them with the gift wrap option. They all messaged me how they always wanted to get one and how much they liked the gifts. Since all of them were so pleased with the blankets, I even got one for myself.
My friend actually had seen an advertisement for the Dreamy blanket on Instagram, and she had first bought one for herself. And so that's how I first heard about them.
Why did you choose to use Dreamy Blankets over other options?
My friend, as I was saying, had recommended me the Dreamy blanket to me because she loved hers so much, and so she told me that it would help me sleep more soundly.
I chose Dreamy Blankets over other options because they seemed affordable and ordering was simple. Other blankets were just too expensive and the Dreamies were too well reviewed for me to pass up on.
Have you used a weighted blanket before?
I've actually never had used a weighted blanket before in my life. So this was my first experience using one. And honestly, so far, I am loving it. I'm happy that I chose this specific company.
Do you use it for any special reason?
Yes, I have used this blanket for a special reason, and that's because I have trouble sleeping at night. And I had always tended to wake up at least once or twice during the night. And so my friend, she had a similar problem. And like I said, she's actually the one who had told me about the blanket. And so it had helped her. And so she suggested that I tried it.
How long have you been using Dreamy Blanket for now?
I've been using it for about a year now, and after a long day at work, I use it to relax and watch some TV. It's become part of my routine, and I'm for sure not going to stop using it.
I've been using my Dreamy blanket for about 6 months now, and honestly, I do not regret buying it for 1 second. I'm really, really happy my friend convinced me to buy this specific blanket, and honestly, I wouldn't trade it.
What changed for you after you started using Dreamy Blankets?
The biggest difference I feel after using it is the better night's sleep I've been getting. I wake up fresher and more well-rested than I can remember. It's been an awesome experience, and I would recommend them to everyone.
The first few nights that I had used my Dreamy blanket, I had noticed that I wasn't waking up at night anymore. And it honestly shocked me at how well it worked and how fast it worked. Because at first I wasn't 100% sure that it would work for me. And yeah, I'm just happy that I'm finally starting to get a better night's sleep because of it.
That concludes our show today. Don't forget to visit Haley's Instagram page and check out Dreamy Blankets. Thanks for joining us this week on Bay Area's Small Businesses.
And thanks for having me.